Social media have become a very important part of communication in the contemporary society. The fast development of social media has had major effects on political communication. The use of social networking sites, Facebook, and microblogging services, Twitter, are believed to have the potential of influencing political participation.
An example of this was the unprecedented use of social media within the recent American presidential campaign. Social media was used extensively in the American political context by both political candidates. Now and then, it seems that Twitter is Trump's main way to communicate his political message.
More and more people rely on social media for news and information about politics. In spite of its rising popularity, social media's effect on political participation remains uncertain. Collecting political information via social media carries an increased risk of consuming information from questionable sources. This problem raises attention because young people who are commonly not involved in politics have now the chance to be exposed to and to engage in political-related subjects within their own online networks on which they are generally active. In order to find out what is happening in our local community, we applied an inquiry to assess the importance of social media in this field.
Next to the findings from the questionnaire, our presenter relying on a quantitative analysis of results gathered.
When asked, have you ever used social media to find out more about politics or a political issue? We got 57% of affirmative answers and 43% of negative ones.
We can observe a gap between the two genders in this question when we verify that 61% of the female respondents answered that they had already used a social network to know more about political issues, and only 52% of men said they had already done so. We have found that women use social networks more to know more about politics.
Looking at the use of social media regarding the question, have you ever seen a friend post their view/opinion about the political issue on social media? We obtained 66% of affirmative answers and 34% of negative ones.
When it comes to analyze answers by gender, we can conclude that, once again, women respondents gave the most positive answers, with about 71% saying that they had already read an opinion of a friend published in a social network.
Regarding social media used for political posting, most respondents, about 7 in 10, have never posted a comment/opinion on a political issue on social media. Roughly 3 in 10, 30%, said they have already done so.
We can observe a difference between the two genders in this question when confirming that 41% of the male respondents answered that they had already posted political comments and only 22% of women said they had already used social media for the same purpose. We have found that women use more social media to know about politics. However, it is men who post more on social networks about this subject. Regarding the social media use on political commentary, it seems that men engage in a less passive way.
Based on responses presented in the graph, 60% of respondents said that social media should be used to express political opinions, leaving 40% of respondents with a contrary opinion.
What is interesting is that here is no great difference between genders when asked, should social media be used to express a political opinion? This view is somewhat more popular among women, however, values obtained are very similar for men and women. About 1610 shared the opinion that social media should be used to express a political opinion. We only observe a less than 2% gap.
We're gonna talk about Barack Obama in social media.
Barack Obama has been called the first social media president.
The Obama White House was indeed the first presidency to make use of services like Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and Twitter.
The topic of Barack Obama's usage of social media in his president's campaign, including podcasting, Twitter, MySpace, Facebook, and YouTube, has been compared to the adoption of radio, television, MTV, and Internet.
In 2007, the Barack Obama team created an interconnection between the user's account in Obama's official website and Facebook account. So, a user may publish activities via sending postings from one to another.
In 2008, the Obama's president's campaign spent $600,000 out to $60 million in the net budget to promote his Facebook account.
Barack Obama's Twitter account is the official account for United States President Barack Obama and was used for his election efforts.
Obama also used the White House Twitter account for his presidential activities.
As of November 10, 2016, Obama's account had 79 million followers.